Yes, that's right, we're back. And today I'm pretty excited because I'm here at Birmingham's Creation Skatepark. Now this skatepark's got one of my all-time favourite spine ramps in. As you can see, it's made of wood. The transition is just right, as is the sticky outness of the coping. But today I want to try and get a new trick on the spine. Now the problem with spines is I don't really get to skate them that much. I recently did a review of a local spine ramp that's cropped up, and I found that one was just a little bit too small and pretty scary because it was so finicky. But this one is the money shot for me. So today I want to try and get the front side Smith, which turns into the backside Feeble, as a transfer over the top. Now this might seem like quite an easy one, but I've never given it a go and it's one I've always wanted to try. I think the strategy today is going to be to warm up with a few front side 50-50 to backside 50-50 transfers and then just keep on getting more confidence cooking it round. I'm just not sure what this back wheel is going to do. I'm a bit concerned it's going to slip off. So I think it's going to be a case of just getting up the special bar and committing to that. But anyway, enough of my yakking. I'm going to talk you through it as we go. Let's see what's cooking. So we're going to get the front side axle over the top. We'll sort of come fakey back. Let's try one more. Okay, that's feeling pretty good. Got the first one over, and then the second one I felt the wheel correct over and it actually gripped in there quite nicely. So that gave me a bit of confidence. I also came round a little bit more than the front side 50. So for this one, I'm going to come in and see if I can keep my pressure on the back foot a little bit longer. Also twist the shoulders around, see if I can get dipped into that position. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh dearie me. Managed to cook that one round too much. Missed the lock-in with the back foot and then slipped out. Managed to get away with it, but that's given me a bit of confidence that the sort of slip out is not too bad. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's no good with the toe side lock-in. Just need to get a bit more confident on that back foot. Oh, nearly. The wheel was just on that second bit of coping, but not quite over. Yes, that one locked in and surprised me. It felt pretty good. Now, excuses, but I'm nursing a bit of a tweaky back at the moment. I've been sleeping in a few beds on this tour that aren't my own bed, and it's, oh, so I need to get that guy to loosen up. But that felt really good. I just need to now think of a way out of that. Obviously, it's going to be the big swipe in on the Feeble. Whoa. Okay, the ones where I'm starting to get the lock in are the ones where I'm just sort of visualising placing my back foot on the coping. So just literally not thinking about anything else, but placing my back foot nice and gently on the coping and trying to just keep my shoulders round to keep that nose round. But I think I'm coming around too much at the moment. There's too much of this going on. Oh, maybe I'll do one of those just to get used to it. So come up, get that with the wheel over one coping, and then come back in and then move it gradually towards there instead of wanging it right round. Woohoo! That felt pretty exciting coming back in. Went on a bit of a wing and a prayer, but I think that one was probably like that, maybe not right over where we need it, but definitely a good one for the confidence of coming back in. Whoa! Yeah, I think that one I just had too much weight on the front foot. It dipped the Smith right down. Oh, that was it, and I muffed it. Oh. Okay, that last one was fully locked in, and it seemed like I had an eternity to think about it, and then at the last minute I bottled it. Just as I went to push off, it sort of came back and got me a little bit worried. So if I get another one of those, I just need to commit to it, I think. Woo! Oh, okay, got one. That one felt really nice. As I came in, I just put a little bit more weight on the back foot for a little longer, and also just calmed everything down, just sort of tried to chill out, tried to bend my knees a little bit more, even though I know they're still not breaking any records. But as I sort of came up, it pivoted and then locked straight in, as opposed to sort of coming and then going like this and then over. So I think I was also committing my weight over a little bit more. So to make it true, I'll also reflect a little bit more on what I'm doing once I've worked out what I'm doing. Okay, that's it for this video, and that was a lot of fun. I haven't recorded a learning a trick in real time video for quite a while, so it was really fun to learn something new, and thank you very much for watching along, because it really gets me inspired to keep going if I'm filming it. So I think the key points for me were to come in and try and commit my weight over the top of the spine. Now, I come up against this every time I try and learn a spine trick, and it always seems like a revelation, even though it's the most obvious thing. But I think when I started throwing my weight over, it gave me enough inertia for that back truck to find its lock-in straight away, as opposed to it getting a bit sketchy. So that inertia over the top and the back foot pressure for a little longer than I'd keep it for a frontside 50 helped to lock that in. And then I found if I put my front foot down with not too much pressure, I could then keep my weight on the back foot, and then it was just a case of feebling in. Now, I think if you can frontside axle stall, and if you can backside feeble stall, it's going to make life a whole lot easier, because then you're going to be confident of getting the re-entry, and you're also going to be confident of getting that sort of lock-in. I think being able to do a frontside Smith on transition is also going to be helpful, because it'll give you that feeling of where the weight is, and also that feeling of the board being cooked out behind you. Now, this did feel like a bit of a hip twister for me. I was sort of woo, and then when you came back in, it was way, and the hips were swiveling round. That seemed to have helped my janky back, funnily. So coming in, I just came up, concentrated on getting my head and shoulders over the top, bent my knees a little bit more weight on the back foot than normal, find that lock in, and then when it was locked into that sort of, I guess you could call it Smith's position, but really you're just going straight into a backside feeble position, and then from the backside feeble straight over the top. And when it works, oh my gosh, it felt really, really nice. It's way more committed, and I think it flows way more than trying to do like a front side 50-50 over the top. So it's definitely an upgrade, and it's one I've never done before, so I'm pretty stoked. Anyway, enough of my yakking. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit subscribe. Also, comment in with any other spine tricks you think I could learn, or if you've tried to learn this one, or maybe a variation. I've seen people do the one where you come over the top straight into a backside Smith, and then that goes in. But I guess you could call that front side feeble backside Smith. It gets very confusing. It depends what you're thinking about and which transition you're taking it from. I think this one would be quite cool as well, which is like, I guess, a backside feeble going into a frontside Smith. I've seen that one used as a transfer. I'd love to get these grinding, so I think that's probably going to be one for another video. I'll see you next time.